Statistics available indicates that water coverage is estimated at 74.4%. Despite the seemingly increase in figures, access to potable water remains a challenge in most communities, particularly the rural areas. The government's water infrastructure to rural communities and small towns provided by state institutions covers 29,000 boreholes fitted with hand pumps, 546 small town pipe systems, and over 1,000 limited mechanized water systems. Addressing the media, the Chief Executive Officer of the Community Water and Sanitation Agency, Engineer Dr. Walanyo Kwejo-Siabi, says there is an outstanding figure of over 10,000 communities expected to be provided with the relevant water facilities across the regions.
We have a total of 27,570 communities that are supposed to be provided with water in the system regions. But according to our data and according to our estimated coverage, we have been able to reach out to only 17,441. Now, the programs we have been implementing, there is one we call Sustainable Rural Water and Sanitation Project, which was funded through a loan obtained by government for us, $41.5 million US dollars, which was completed by 2020. Now, this project was implemented in 11 regions, and these regions are Ahafo, Bono East, Central, Western North, Upper West, Upper East, Northeast, and Savannah regions. On this project, we carried out some sanitation interventions. We did, at the end of the project, we had 21,776 household facilities. There is an improved sanitation facility we call Dignulu. So we focus on that, and we provided this number in all the 11 regions.
He also bemoaned the impact of illegal mining activities, popularly known as Galamsey, on their operations.
Yes, Galamsey has effects on groundwater. I sat in a meeting with our neighbors, Côte d'Ivoire, and they complain a lot that the challenges we are having here on our surface sources is creating trouble for their groundwater. It is, because the way groundwater functions is similar to how water flows in rivers. The aquifers are supposed to be porous enough to allow water to flow to them. So once you use materials that are not acceptable on the surface, it gets into the aquifers. Aquifers are the rock structures that allow water to accumulate in them. And so we have a lot of those challenges, and we are seeing them in our data. It's not a problem previously that you find a water system completed, there's no problem with the source, and then later on, after 1 year, you see the results are showing that there are high levels of iron, manganese, fluorides, and all of that. Arsenic, even we are seeing mercury, we are seeing lead. There is an international program, research, that I'm part of, which is looking at lead contamination in Ghana. It's quite alarming, about 10% of lead. Where is it coming from? From waste disposal. And so if you can find lead down there, it tells you that, yes, we have a big picture. And so CWSA is really interested in all of that. Now, what are we doing about this? We have agreed with Water Resources Commission that they should follow up and take some samples and monitor groundwater quality for us over. So we have given them some of the boreholes, and we are ready. We will drill new boreholes, observation boreholes, so they will carry out all of this so that when we find the problem, we can solve it. And you see, the rural communities, they really don't understand what is arsenic, what is fluoride, what is. And when the levels are building up, they don't understand. And so it's difficult, it's very difficult. It's just like seeing your children take on poison, and they said, the food is for us. We have to take it. Meanwhile, you know that they don't even understand what poison they are taking.